Hi guys, how are you? Thank you so much for stepping by my channel. So this is gonna be my first video about crime and murder. So I've been watching a lot of BaileySyrian, a lot of Christina Randall over the pandemic, and I'm really inspired, to start my own because I'm intrigued by what happens when people murder, when people commit these kind of like serious crimes. So this is gonna be my first video. Um, Please bear with me. I don't want to talk too much. I don't want to bore people, but today's video is going to be from South Africa. It's really close to home. I just said that my first video, I'm going to do something that is like uh, way best of where I'm from. I'm originally Zimbabwean, but I've got close ties with South Africa. So yeah, oops. Yeah, so please bear with me. We're gonna be doing makeup, my hair, whilst I'll be telling you a story. So this story is about this lady who, if you are on Twitter, or even anywhere online, she last year in 2021 in October, this lady was like all over like the social media platforms. Like she was being accused of killing six of her family members and attempting to kill one attempting to kill her mother and her sister and her kids. And yeah, guys, this story is something else. So I'm just gonna be talking about Rosemary, Nomia, Ndlovu, according, it's just storytelling according to me, So Rosemary Nomia Ndlovu was born in Johannesburg. First, I wanted to say just a small thing about Johannesburg. Johannesburg is probably, it's not the, I don't think it's the biggest city in South Africa, but I would say it's the most popular city. Like most of people from my country, when they immigrate to South Africa, most of them they live in Joburg. It is known as the city of gold, and Joburg comes with, oh my God, a lot of foreigners, a lot of crime. It's not to bash the place, but it has a lot of crime. And yeah, so Johannesburg, it's really nice. Like I love the fashion. Every time I'm in Joburg, like I always shop clothes. I love the fashion, I love the hairstyle, sorry, I love the lifestyle, I love the food. I love Johannesburg is just a vibe. Even like the nightlife, it's like the nightlife is like amazing. Oh God, now I'm doing a video about Johannesburg. Anyway, not moving from the story. So Rosemary Nomi Ndlovu was born in South Africa in Johannesburg in the year 1974. And nothing is known about the father, but the mother raised Rosia and her siblings in Johannesburg. Yeah, I think she later moved on to go to the country later on, but they were raised in Johannesburg. So Rosemary Nomia Ncube. So why am I saying Ncube? Ndlovu. That's my last name. I was like, eek, when I first saw like that her last we share the same surname. I was like, girl, please, come on, girl, So yeah, so Rosemary was born in Johannesburg, and that's all that I found out. Really, there's not really much about her. I'm trying to look at the lens of the camera. There's not really much about her upbringing. I would say she just had a normal upbringing, like like South Africa is. There's a good bit of poverty, but it's not as bad. It's not as bad as like some countries, So they say that she was sort of like tomboyish, So she grew up to become a police officer, So she's told she's like in her colleagues they'll say that sometimes she was like really helpful, and she was that person that always borrowing people money, like she always had money, and I think that she would have lots of money after she has done her schemes, of course, So this story begins like when we first heard of it. There's a video. This video, Rosemary, she was caught on a sting operation when there was undercover cop that is a recording of her telling he's telling the hitman, the organized hitman, that, oh, you need to go to my sister's house. The sister was living outside of Joburg. I think it was 5 hours outside of Joburg and Johannesburg. Every time I say Joburg, it means Johannesburg. So she was living like she was living 5 to 6 hours outside of Joburg. So Rosemary drives with her the cop, which she doesn't know that is the cop, and they go all the way to I can't pronounce the name of the place. Is it in Northwest Province? Yeah. I'll correct it if I'm wrong. I forgot the name of the place. So they traveled all the way there because she has hired them to kill her young sister. They're about like 5 years apart. So Rosemary is seen on the video telling the comment that don't stab them, don't shoot them, because that place is like it's like in the remote areas, like in the country, and there's no cases of people being shot. It will be suspicious if you shoot these people. All you need to do is just bend them in the car. And she actually stops by a petrol station, a gas station, whatever you guys call it, from wherever you are. So she stops by there, and then she buys fuel. Like petrol, so that she can give the so that she can give the hitman to lead up the place. And she's talking about she wants the place lead where her young sister lives there with 5 children, the youngest being less than a year. I think it's 7 or 9 months, they said. The youngest was less than. Then she's explaining that don't make the mistake of like shooting them. Just make sure that everyone dies in that fire, and don't leave anyone. Don't leave any gosh, don't leave any witnesses. Kill everyone, So she's saying that, and then she's like, yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the taxi rank, and I've checked myself in a hospital, so that's gonna be my alibi. Like, if they ask about me, if they ask about me, they would know that I was in the hospital. So that means that I'm not going to be like a suspect in this in this case. I'm trying to tie my hair back here. A whole lot of hair. Yeah, so I won't be a suspect in this case because I checked myself in the hospital. Yeah, so when she leaves to go and catch her transport back to Johannesburg, that is where she is arrested by the cops, and that's how the world knew about a lady called Rosemary. And I saw a video, about the sister, so the sister says she was just sitting at home. What are you doing? So the sister says she was just sitting at home, and then she saw just like cops coming to her house, and they came with Rosemary, and Rosemary didn't even greet her, and she looked really upset, so she didn't know what was happening, and the police asked her, do you know this person, and then she was like, yes, that's my sister, and then it's like, yeah, that's my sister. She's like 5 to 6 years my senior. I was born in 1980. So this, and then the cops then continued to tell her that, yeah, she was trying to kill you. She hired people to come and get you and your family arrested. If you see the sister, oh my god, it breaks my heart. You know, like mostly in families, like, you know, you always have, like, not mostly, but like there's always that sibling that nobody really what you call that innocent, like, because she was like, she couldn't believe that her sister would do that. She was like, my sister is like, I depend on her. Like, I think Rosemary was like the breadwinner, you know, whenever she didn't have anything, you know, she would call the sister because the sister is in the city, she has a job, you know. And she was saying, me, I've never been employed my life, I just live in the country, I do piece jobs, you know, sometimes I just I go and plow in people's farms, I do part-time gigs like that, you know, like that like Rosemary was someone that they really like looked up to, that she was like, oh yeah, I'll call my sister and my sister will hook me up, you know. So yeah, so as they were talking, like, you know, Rosemary didn't even say a thing to her sister, but she looked pissed, she looked like angry that these people, you know, they're doing this to me. So as I said before, Rosemary was facing like 6 count of murder, you know. She has been found guilty as we speak today. Like, I'm doing this video, it's January 2022. She has been found guilty for the murders of her boyfriend, her partner, her boyfriend, her sister. I think she has been found, and her son, a child, man. Can you believe? Can you believe that she actually killed her child? So yeah, I don't want to be all over the place with this story, and you guys just like, pardon me, because this is like my first video really about where I'm doing my makeup. So I'm trying not to forget. What you call this, the whole story, and also not to forget what makeup to put on next. Yeah. So yeah, the story that it is like about there's also like videos. If you go on YouTube, you can see a video of the sister-in-law, like the sister-in-law to her partner, and then the sister to her partner, which is her sister-in-law. And then she's saying, oh my god, like Rosemary was like a pillar, you know, in our family. Like, if we had anything that we needed, we would call Rosemary, and she would come and she would like help, you know. And even when my brother died, like, no one suspected her. Like, you know, the boyfriend was like killed on his way to work. Yeah, he was killed on his way to work. He was found to be stabbed, I think 80 times. Oh my god. What happens stabbing someone 80 times? Like, honestly, I was like, god, these people, like, how evil can you be that you keep on stabbing 80 times, you know? So yeah, he was found just on this on the side road, you know. And nothing was investigated because South Africa, there's like a lot of violent crime in South Africa. So it's like, it's normal, especially Joburg. It's normal for that kind of thing to happen, like in Joburg. So he was found there. And Rosemary, they say why Rosemary was like the first person to know, you know. Even for her sister was like, the sister went to visit Rosemary, you know. And after that, the sister was hit. She was hit by like she was involved in a car accident, but the car accident is not the one that like killed her. So when she was involved in a car accident, she went to the hospital, and then in the hospital, like, they didn't find any fatal wounds, so they discharged her. She went back home to Rosemary. And after that, Rosemary, after that, like, the sister went back to Rosemary, and she then went back to her place of residence where she initially lived, you know. And I don't know. I couldn't find if it was on the same day. Rosemary follows the sister, and then a neighbor hears Rosemary screaming, crying. And then they find out that the sister have died, and they find that the sister was poisoned. And the autopsy for the sister shows that she had internal bleeding. She had internal, like, her organs were like head, and Rosemary is asked to explain, and is like, I don't know what happened to her. I don't know. All I did was just go and check on my sister, and the next thing, she is not she's not. I'm just trying to get this foundation into my skin because I feel like it's a bit orange, and the sun the sun is like fighting. I'm filming using the sun anyway. So yeah, and then so Rosemary was like, yeah, and I don't know. I don't know what happened. Like, she just woke up, and she was not okay, and like, so, and she was an officer. I'm sure, like, in South Africa, you can bribe. You can bribe. You can get away with crime. Plainly, that's like the truth. Like, you can get away with crime in South Africa. So here, as we speak right now, like, I saw videos of her is it convicted or being sentenced? Yeah. Was it sentenced? No, I think she's coming for sentencing. But I saw videos of her. Oh my God. When they give you your sentence, is that sentencing? Oh no, they were found her guilty. Yeah, I saw videos of the judge saying, yeah, we have found you guilty. We found you guilty of the murders of the boyfriend, the murders of the sister, the murders of the niece. Yeah, the murders of the niece as well. So I think she's gonna become, this year she's coming back for sentencing. Yeah. But as we speak right now, she has been found, like, guilty for all the crimes. All the crimes. And get this, y'all. The mother, they were asking the sister, the one that she tried to kill with her 5 kids. They were asking her, like, how is your relationship with your mother right now, And then she was like, it's okay, I don't know if she's mad at me or what, And I felt so sad because, like, the mom is taking the side of Rosemary, and he thinks that she was actually a witness on the court stand, that, no, my daughter, they're lying, my daughter will not do that, and they were telling her, there was a testimony that one of the hitmen oh my God, when I'm thinking about that, one of the hitmen tried to go and kill the mom, so when he went, like, to where the mom lives, and then she saw the mom, and he couldn't do it. He was like, look at this poor old lady, the guy couldn't do it. That's the guy that went to alert, I think, to alert the police, for them to do the sting operation on her. I mean, how cruel can you be that even a hitman is like, nah, this woman, she's too much at this minute, so she is too much. So that's why the mom was in court. There's a video of the mom in court. She's talking Chivenda, and I was trying to pick bits of Chivenda, but I couldn't get it. She's talking in Chivenda, and there's a translator, of course, but she is like, for the daughter, she's like, no, they're lying on my daughter. My daughter will never do the things that you are accusing her of. She will never do those stuff. And she looks so innocent. Like, she's like in her 80s. Yeah, I think she's 80. And imagine, like, your mom has to come all the way to defend you, and you're actually guilty. You're guilty. And this, she's so dramatic. Like, if you see her videos in court, I think she was trying to go for, you know, that thing that criminals do when they're accused, like they start acting as if they're crazy so that they could be said, oh, he or she is criminally insane. So she was trying to be like as if oh god, I have now makeup in here. She was trying to make it as if like no, like as if she's crazy, you know. But people could just see right through her. If you see her videos, you know, if you see her videos, she just looks like so dramatic, like, you know. And sis sis was doing her hair, you know. I can imagine if I'm in jail and I'm like facing I don't know, my whole life in prison, and I've got time to be doing my hair. Like, I gotta look good in that courtroom. I gotta slay. Oh my god, like, she is one psycho. She is one psycho. And on the day that she was found guilty, you know, she told people that this December, because she was found guilty, I think in December. Yeah, she was like, this Christmas I'm not gonna be there, but next Christmas I'm gonna be free. She actually said that. Like, that's just the confidence that she has. That's just the confidence that she has on herself, that she's gonna be back out of the streets, you know. And knowing the South African criminal system, I wouldn't put that past it, you know, because people bribe and people get out of prison. People get life sentences. Like, people get off easily in South Africa. There's a lot of corruption. You know. So yeah, that's the story of Rosemary Nomia Ndlovu. You know. What else didn't I cover? What else didn't I cover? She is right now in prison waiting for her sentence, which I think is gonna be this year, because she's been found guilty. And people were describing her that she was an addict. Like, she was addicted to the, like, she was a frequent casino visitor. So I'll tell that she could have she got all this money from insurance so that she can support her habit of gambling. That's why she had to kill all of her family members, because she was gambling and she couldn't support her lifestyle, you know. And even on what you call, on her brother's funeral, you know, they say she only contributed like 1,200 rands, which is about less than 100 euros. That's how much she contributed on I'm trying to make this lay. That's how much she contributed for her brother, her boyfriend's funeral, man. And she pocketed like 100,000 rands, which is 100,000 rands is maybe around 9,000 euros. 100,000 rands, yeah, it could be about 9,000 there. I'm not sure with the rate right now, but it can be around that time. So she pocketed that much. And she also, from her boyfriend's former employer, which was like the US embassy, they gave her like 900,000 rands. And from the insurance, from the claim, life insurance, she got 400,000, which is 9,000 by 4, about 36,000 US dollars, or 36 euros. Yeah, that's how much she got. And oh my god, this woman, she was on a roll. She couldn't stop. I feel like she was getting all this money, and then she'll get so crazy and she'll go and gamble it away, and then she'll be thinking of, who's my next victim? Who's the next person that I'm gonna kill? Who's the next person that's gonna come under my radar? You know, so I just feel like she was getting too addicted to killing people because she was using the money. She was using the money to support her thing, her habit. Yeah, so I'm clueless on what to do with my hair, honestly. So yeah, I went back and did my hair. This is my final look. And yeah, so this was the case of Rosemary Ndlovu. Thank you so much. If you got to this part of the video, I really appreciate you. So I'm going to be doing more videos of crime. Guys, stay tuned. Stay tuned where I'm going to be doing my hair and makeup, and then we'll be talking. This is a safe space. Feel free to comment and recommend any stories that you would want me to do on this channel. And yeah, thank you so much. And this thing is getting stuck. It's getting stuck. It's hurting me. The pain of beauty. Yeah, as I was saying, thank you so much for if you got to this part of the video. I really appreciate. Like, ciao, bye.